Hey everybody, Gabriel Kevin here again. Pick your poison under my website menu. Open your eyes. GabrielKevyn.com. Gabriel with a Y, Kevin with a Y. It's probably written there somewhere, but I have to say it because sometimes this might be your first pick your poison. So today, and I'm not trying to be religious, okay? Glasses off. Today, we're going to talk about love your enemies. Ugh. It's like curly. Am I learning curly? Woo. Okay. All right. Anyway, love your enemies. No, I am not. I hate them. All right, video done. Love your enemies. Okay, who said that? Well, probably a lot of people. The famous one, you should know, was who? Correct, Jesus. Now, I'm not promoting Christianity. I just happen to grow up Catholic. Whether I'm that right now is something totally different. And it is an amazingly enormous, hard thing to do. Love your enemies? Hey, wait, Jesus said it. I'm sure he did. Why? Why? Just like my video on grudges. No, I'm going to hold the grudge. Okay, fine, whatever. Why would you love your enemies? Okay, now, to me, there's two types of enemies, right? And I'm sure we all have them. Sometimes you don't even know you have an enemy. That would be a false friend. Look at the pick your poison on false friends. Anyway, two kinds of enemies to me. One, where I'm making them an enemy. That's in me or you. You're making them your enemy. Okay? You literally hate them. You probably want bad things to happen to them. I hope not. The other one, to me, would be there are people who are your enemy. They view you as the enemy, but you don't necessarily view them as enemies. It'd be pathetic, but okay, so if you are making somebody your enemy, I believe that's harder to love them. But other people, and I have people like this who they don't know I know, but I know they're my enemy. They view me as an enemy. That's a little bit easier because I'm not feeling that feeling. I'm thinking like, I wish you wouldn't think that way, but you're a person, you can do whatever you want. In that situation, it's not that hard for me to love my enemy because I don't see them as an enemy, but they are. It's still tough, right? And I'm going to get to the reason why you love your enemy, I think. When you're making them your enemy, that's a lot harder because they probably did something to you, or you don't like them, or you're jealous, or they hurt you, or they hurt somebody you know. Okay, there's probably a lot of good reasons why. I'm not dissing that. What I'm dissing is if you hate your enemy, you are holding that in as a huge negativity. It's just like my video on grudges, and I speak a lot about this. We do things to ourselves that we don't have to because of emotion, anger, hatred. When you're angry, when you hate enemies, right? You are doing it to yourself. I know people don't want to hear that. You're doing it to yourself. Okay, initially, yeah, I hate them, angry. I've been that way. Trust me. But you got to get that out of you. You got to get that out of you. And you have to look at the human race as one family. And maybe there was reasons why they did it. Maybe this and maybe that and maybe this and maybe that. You're not inside them, okay? I'm not excusing what they did or anything, but we are one race. And this is what Jesus is talking about. I'm not trying to be Christian or Catholic. I'm just talking about the person I know who said it, and I agree with it. You have to forgive them. They are your brothers and sisters. You don't have to forget about what happened, and you could be cautious in the future, but you must forgive them. Holding a grudge, you must forgive them. If you don't, you're holding it in and you're doing it to yourself. And I don't care if you want to get angry with me, you are. I know this. When you release that, when you actually forgive them, don't forget, just forgive them, okay? I don't know what happened to you. I don't know why you did that, but I forgive you. if you really forgive, it releases all that stuff. And then you see them as your brothers and sisters. And then you love them. Because to forgive somebody, there has to be an element of love. We have to love each other. Love thy neighbor. Okay? I'm just saying, I totally get love your enemies. And if they're being enemies and you can't change that, well, if I'm not feeling it, I love them, okay? I would love to have a conversation and fix what they think. That's how we evolve into a better race. We got to stop all this historical BS. Got to always fight. I don't agree with that. And I'm not saying we should just roll over. I'm a very strong person. You know, you come at me, I'm going to fight you, okay? I don't want to, but I don't promote it, and I don't hold on to it. Anyway, that's my thought on love your enemies. Put it in the comments, okay? I'm not being religious. I'm being more psychological on how you can release all that clutter and anger and stuff and negativity. You're drawing in negativity. So when something else happens over here, you're hating this so much, you're going to automatically hate that and probably miss the whole point of it. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I'm done. Love your enemies. It'll really help. Comments, thoughts. Thank you. Have a great day.